Welcome back to another weekly prep where I like to take you guys along on our weekend. Hey, Sarah here. Welcome back to Work Life Glue, my channel here on YouTube. I am going to be showing you my weekly prep, which is just our weekend. Sometimes it's routine, sometimes it's not. Like, it's just whatever we do on the weekend. And my husband's at work today. I've got my 3 girls, ages 7, 4, and almost 2. We're gonna do a little shopping today at Hobby Lobby, probably do a couple school supplies. We're homeschooling, so we don't need a whole lot. I'm gonna do a book and toy rotation today. I do that every month. And then tomorrow is gonna be kind of a crazy day because I'm packing boxes for my subscription box, which I will share more later in this video. So girls just got up. They are watching a little Saturday morning cartoons, their version. They just pick whatever they wanna watch on TV. And I just ran around the house and kind of tidied up because we had a later night last night. We went to the pool and now it's time for breakfast. Breakfast is served: toast, eggs, sausage, and then strawberries, oranges, and blueberries. Listen to our Yoto doing some slime. I just moved the castle in here since it was up in her room. Stopping at Hobby Lobby. It's already happening. LOL stuff is on mega sale and the girls brought their allowance money, so we're figuring out what they're gonna buy. We just got back from Target and Hobby Lobby. I thought I'd just quick show you guys a haul. So Hobby Lobby, I was mainly looking for photo accessories. I'm gonna start taking my own photos for my subscription box, so I just wanted some like ribbon that kind of match the colors of my box. So I got some of this stuff that can kind of lay behind it, and then I got some different placemats and things that could go underneath to add some texture and some color. And I got a magnetic board eraser because I just got a whiteboard for in the homeschool room. And then these, the Springs Shop or whatever it's called, all of this was 60% off, so these were each less than $4. So these are gonna go in Celia's room. I've been wanting some more bins in her little cube unit. And then we also got some stickers for sticker charts. I think all the teaching stuff was like 50% off. And then these erasers are great for counters and just playing with, sensory bins, stuff like that. And then the girls wanted these slap bracelets for their little prize bin for when they fill up their sticker chart for our like little reward system. And then at Target, I let them each pick out a notebook and folder for their homeschool binders that I'm working on putting together. And then I thought they would probably enjoy coloring on the dry erase board as well. So I got this pack of markers, and then we are gonna try making freezer ready French toast sticks tomorrow, and it calls for Texas toast because it's nice and thick, so I got some of that. Lunch is super quick and easy, just crackers, cheese, turkey, pickle, strawberry, and raspberry. Although Gwenny, she's starting to get a little cold, it seems. Her nose is running. She didn't eat much for breakfast, so she's kind of getting a smorgasbord because she loves peanut butter and jelly, but she also really wanted the crackers and cheese, so she gets both. I'm just having a turkey sandwich. Yep, she was hungry. So the bins I bought from Hobby Lobby are gonna go here in Celia's desk. It just looks so cluttered and I feel like she just needs better organization. So I think these will help, but she'll still be able to see what's inside of them. I just don't know what to do, guys, because we used to have our desk over here, but this covered up her vent, their only vent in her room, and so it would get really hot in the summers and really cold in the winters. So we moved her desk over here, but the curtains, I mean, I guess I could cut the curtains to be shorter. I just don't really want to in case I ever rearrange again. My other thought was to maybe put her bed under here, but then we still have the vent covered. I don't know. There's no like perfect solution here, but anyway, so I brought up, oh, I gotta grab the bins. I just brought up some of the stuff. So I'm gonna put the bins in here and see what happens. Okay, that is so much better, and there's still like one totally empty and that one's mostly empty. So Gwenny's down for a nap. It is the perfect day for toy and book rotation because it is gonna storm. It just feels like a good day to kind of nest or like get the house back in order. So I already, like I showed you guys, moved the castle from Gwen's room down here because we haven't had it accessible for a few months. And then I moved the little dollhouse that was down here up in her room because she plays up there in little spurts here and there. And now I'm going to take all this and all the playroom toys and I'm going to rotate them. Okay, I got all the toys down here that were on this in the playroom and in the living room. So now I'm going to get all the bins out of the laundry room to rotate. So if you aren't familiar, this is our laundry room. This used to have our toys, but now it's a stockpile for, you know, emergency purposes for food. And it's not the neatest thing right now, but this is our toy storage. So I'm going to get all these bins down and rotate toys. Okay, I got all of this room finished. I did have these felt playmat sets that I got from Just Add Imagination Co. on Etsy. I will link them below. I buy them myself. Love them. But I found the girls weren't really playing with them because they were up here kind of out of sight, out of mind. I'm going to try putting them up in the dining room and see how that goes. So I'm going to switch these out in a second. So I grabbed the books that were over on this dresser and I put them up here as well as this because I think they might actually play with it more if they see it up here with all the other toys. And then I brought their Polly Pockets out. I don't think Gwen can reach this top row. That's what I don't think she can. And she doesn't play here down here by herself ever, so it's not a big deal. And she doesn't put stuff in her mouth very often, so that's good. But I put all their Polly Pockets here. This is like a doctor play set. And then I grabbed some stuff out of the dresser just to kind of switch things up. So I've got this like mosaic board and counting board with little tiles. I've got a bunch of different sets of these easy, I don't know what they call them, but they're like different Disney movies and things. They have these much easier strings to bead for little fingers. So when my 4-year-old was like 2.5 and 3, she could do this. So they love doing these. And then this is just like a magnetic, like quote unquote paper doll set. And then I just put some puzzles. This is one that's 4 different puzzles in one box. And then we also have this Disney Princess block puzzle. There's always puzzles accessible in here, but I just thought having them out might kind of spark their interest more. And then stuff down here my 1-year-old can get into, no problem. I don't have any problem with that. So this is like a button sorter. This, if you don't have this thing, go out and buy it. It is my kid's favorite thing. I lost the hammer. It's somewhere in the living room. And the red ball is somewhere. But I don't know what it is. First of all, my 1-year-old loves matching the colors. And you can pound it or you can just hit it. But it's like such a satisfying sound and feeling. And they all fight over it. Even my 7-year-old loves it. So it's a great alternative to a marble run if you have little ones. But even my 7-year-old loves it. It's great. Love that thing. And it was very inexpensive. This I just leave out all the time. It's the felt mats I made. And then some cars and some random like Love Every rocks and random different sets I bought on Etsy. And like the Hearth and Hand or Hearth and Home or whatever it is. The Magnolia line at Target. Just peg dolls and stuff like that that they can play with. And this Love Every camper that my kids love. This pop-up toy my 1-year-old loves, and then some baby dolls. And then I like to also include just some random things like these pop tubes my kids love. And then we always have out old phones and iPods and cameras. My kids love these. My daycare kids, when I did daycare, love them. And then we have this little camera where you can switch out the lens. So I got our outer space set up here. And then Bryony couldn't resist. This is our, it's like a fairy garden set from the Dollar Tree I got a couple Easters ago. And then I just paired it with this rainbow set from Just Add Imagination Co. And then these little unicorns that she can play with. So they'll both sit over here. I don't love this totally packed with stuff, but I don't like having to just randomly get these out. I want the kids to be able to get them. I can always move them up here too if I need it, but that's what we're gonna try for now. Oh my goodness, it's getting super dark out here, so I just rotated the toys in the living room. I brought up our little parking garage, and then I've got some wooden toys or wooden cars that have these little buildings that have numbers on them. But then I also have the cars I had growing up you can play with. I've got this little ball ramp, our little wooden bus, these different little random shapes that kind of go together. They can be configured however you want. Brian just made me a little ice cream cone out of them. Our cardboard stacking blocks, the little animal sounds thing. I've got our slice and stack, like little sandwich counter from Melissa and Doug to go with our play kitchen. Our little hedgehog with the little pegs. This is a little Montessori coin box. And then I thought we'd try instruments. We've had instruments since Christmas and I just haven't been brave enough to have them out. So I just did a few so that each kid could have one. And then I've got this big shape sorter that's just for older kids. It's got like a little key that you use. You can put them in top and bottom. It's really fun. Look how dark it is, guys. You can't even see outside. It looks like 10 o'clock outside. Okay, so what I want to figure out, I bought this dry erase board. I want it like here, so if we're doing homeschool at the table, we can write stuff out. But this cat tree, I have a love-hate relationship. I'm almost thinking of bringing it back up to the living room because there's just so much stuff going on in here. I may do that. I think I'm actually going to hang this first. I don't want to screw any holes in the walls. I'm just going to use command, like Velcro kind. It can hold up to 16 pounds because this is probably like, I don't know how many pounds. We're going to try it. Hope that it doesn't fall off the wall. Sam just texted me saying that there's a tornado warning. He's not allowed to leave work. It's just about 2 and that's when he's supposed to get off. So I don't know when he's coming home. Obviously don't want him driving home if there's tornadoes. But yeah, this should be interesting. Okay, so this is what I ended up doing. I got the bulletin board up. Hopefully it'll stay. I did 4 sets, 2 on each side, so hopefully that'll stay. And then I put the little whiteboard here. I got this table a couple weeks ago. Super, you know, easy to put together. Seriously took me 10 minutes. And this is more for little Gwen when we are doing homeschool time. I can set up a little activity for her. I just think it looks good under this and we can easily move the table out if we want to write on here. And then I have this had a plant in it that I of course killed. So I got all of our dry erase markers. This is not very magnetic. I would not recommend it. So I'm just gonna keep it in here. So the cat really loves chewing on foamy things and that's very foamy. So just keep that there. And then I ended up keeping the cat tree. I just really don't want it in the living room and he likes being in here. I don't know. So I have our nugget and I put this little thing. I'll probably put different things that they can do. I might change it like weekly or monthly or every other week or something with just little activities that I can pull out for Gwenny or for Bryony to do at the table. And then I have our little reading chair. So that is what I've been up to. Last thing before I empty the dishwasher and then get Gwenny up is to wrap this present for Celia's friend who's having a birthday party tomorrow. She's turning, I think, 7, and so got her this 300-piece puzzle and these little like diamond art keychain set. I just went in the pantry and found these random things in there. So this is gonna be kind of choose your own snack. I know they're all gonna want these. I'm gonna split those up. Maybe like mix these 3 and then save these. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. This will be their snack for today. Santa's home now. We have just been playing and hanging out. The girls just started movie night. They picked up a movie from the library last time we were there. So they're watching that. I just picked up some pizza and Santa and I are having Aldi pizza. We got the girls a mac and cheese pizza and some cheesy bread, and then whatever they don't eat, we will freeze and it's just their favorite. So I thought we would do that. We normally on Saturday nights go to my parents'. That's our tradition, but they're actually at a wedding. That's an hour and a half away and kids weren't invited. We were invited, but kids weren't invited. So because nobody's ever laid our kids down for bed before, at least Gwen down for bed before. I didn't, besides my mom and dad, I didn't want to like hire a babysitter and have Santa and I go. It just seemed too stressful. And to be an hour and a half away, like if I'm gonna do that, I'd rather be like 20 minutes away than that far away. So we just decided not to go. So I'm kind of glad though, because that storm, my parents drove through the storm and the tornado sirens were going off. So luckily everybody's okay. Hopefully they'll get home okay. So we're having our pizza and movie night tonight when usually we have it Friday night. Beautiful Aldi pizza, mac and cheese pizza, and cheesy breadstick. So I just froze. I just bagged the cheesy bread and the mac and cheese pizza. This should last us at least another 3 weeks of our usual Friday night movie nights for the girls. So I love that. We'd wanted to have a bonfire tonight, but since it stormed, we didn't know for sure what would happen, and I think it's still supposed to storm again, so we didn't want to like set it all up and then be rained out. So instead, we made these in the oven. Kitchen and dining room are clean, so now we're just gonna hang out as a family. Good morning, it is now Sunday. I, of course, fell asleep watching Virgin River last night. Around 9:15, I probably fell asleep. So I am up. Cian went to the gym already. He is off today. So normally, when I'm gonna pack my boxes, which I do once a month, usually the girls will spend the night at my parents', and then I will pack the boxes like early the next day while they're there. But because my parents went to that wedding last night, they were not able to do that. And so San is gonna watch the girls today since he's off, and I'm gonna be working, packing boxes, taking photos of the box, filming unboxing videos, just getting everything ready for that. So after we make breakfast, I'm probably gonna just start doing that, and he's gonna watch the girls. I don't really know what he has planned right now. And then during nap, either he or I, depending on if I get done with everything by then, will be doing our 5 dinners 1 hour meal prep for the week. So every weekend we make one bulk breakfast item, and then we rotate through so that by, you know, once you start doing this, by the end of the month, you have 4 different breakfasts for the week. You could even go an extra week and go 5, and just make sure each time you make enough to last 5 weeks. So we, you know, 4 days a week have a homemade breakfast. So I want to start doing French toast sticks. I've never actually tried making these. My kids love the ones from Aldi, but I know they're not super great for them. So we're gonna make our own, and I will link to this recipe below. It's freezer prep French toast sticks. So I got a loaf of Texas toast, eggs, milk, melted butter, vanilla, cinnamon, sugar, salt, and cooking spray. And then you basically bake them, and then you freeze them after they've cooled. You let them cool, then you freeze for 1 to 2 hours, and then you put in a bag. So that's what I'm going to try to do. It's just hard because we don't have a lot of extra freezer space. Probably in our deep freezer I could lay them. So we'll try that, and yeah, see how this goes. Also usually make up a big batch of some kind of eggs. The girls really love hard-boiled, so we made 7 of those in a little egg cooker. And here's the finished product. I flipped them halfway through, sprinkled some more cinnamon sugar on them. Hopefully the girls will like them. We'll see. I don't think I showed you guys what I did to make this little Yoto charging station. So I had this extra little thing. I think I got it at Home Goods or Marshalls or TJ Maxx a couple years ago, because I ended up getting this in the Target school supply area. It was like $4. And what I did with this is I turned it into like a little Yoto and read aloud station. So we have our Yoto book here, which is getting filled to the brim. So thank you guys to everybody who ordered with my link because I get points. It's the same link that everybody gets. You get a referral link if you have a Yoto account, and so I've been able to buy cards for free for our girls through that link, and I'm part of the club where we get 2 cards every month. But anyway, so keep that in here. And then the girls each have their own little books. This, I got a set of like 5. They're really cute. They're little trading card books, and so they have one in their rooms, and they can like check out cards into their little book to keep in their room for at night and in the mornings, and rest time and that kind of thing. But anyway, then I keep their headphones here, so when Gwen gets a little bigger and has headphones, we will put hers here. And then I also keep any books we're reading aloud, or I keep like joke books and like this Would You Rather book here just for some fun reading. And we've got our Yoto, this plant. I don't know if that is what it's supposed to look like, but I've kept it alive for like over a year, so I feel kind of proud. Let me know. I don't even know what kind of plant this is. And then I have some painted rocks here. Sam just left with the girls. I am down in my office. I just cleared off my desk, got my inserts ready for packing day. So I usually pre-build my boxes, but it's been a very busy week, so I haven't done that. So I need to build the boxes, put those on. I've got our little motivational cards, which can also be used as a bookmark, and it's got our breakdown, our schedule for the book club, which is the new part of the Work Life Glue Box. And then we've got our insert that also shows everything in the box and the value, which I'm really excited about. So I already filmed a video a month or 2 ago of a day in the life of a mompreneur when I'm actually doing the whole process of packing boxes. So if you want to see a detailed version, I will link that video below, but I'm just going to show you guys a few clips of me packing the boxes. If you missed out and you did not order in time, and I have a few boxes left, which it looks like I'll have a handful, probably maybe 5, use the link below. I'll put a discount code right here. You guys can get some money off for your first box. I just really want you guys to try it. If you like it, great, you can stay on. If it just doesn't work out, you don't have to stick with it. But also, if you end up really liking the community, or you just don't want all the extra products, you could join the community only and just order the book on your own from Amazon. I plan to have a book and community only option in the future, but for right now, I'm just doing the box and then the community only, which is about $20 a month. So if you want to do that, I'll also have the information below for that. So I'm gonna get to packing. So if you guys aren't aware, we've been using 5 dinners in 1 hour for a couple months now after taking a year or 2 off, just because I wanted to try different things, but I came back to it because I love it so much. So we pay for this ourselves. I do have a affiliate code or affiliate link for you guys if you guys are interested in trying it, but it's well worth the monthly or like quarterly price to get recipes that you can pick from every single month. We do the clean eating and the classic plan just for variety, but I pick out what are once a month I pick out all of the recipes. I print out all 4 weeks, and then it tells you what you need for assembly day, which is Sundays for us, and what you need to do to kind of prep the meal, and then it tells you what to do on cooking day and what extra ingredients you need. And this saves us so much time because 1, I don't have to plan meals and spend all this time finding recipes. 2, it saves time grocery shopping because I just literally go down the list. It does also print out a grocery list, but I often will kind of sub out the side dishes a little bit, so I don't follow that. I just go down the list of what we need. And then it also saves time because the day of, I either just dump a bag of food that I already prepped into the crock pot, onto a baking sheet, or into a pan and quick cook it. It just saves so much time, and it saves us money because first of all, we're only buying for meals we need. Second of all, we're not dining out because we've already paid for those ingredients, so we're gonna use them. So we're less likely to go spend way more money dining out. And it's just been really wonderful for us. So take you guys along on cooking it. But our 4 meals for the week, we do 4 meals because 5 was just too much because we do a breakfast night and eat leftovers, and we eat at my mom's once a week. So, and we do a pizza night. So we have pepper steak patties, red and green chicken enchiladas, bacon ranch chicken grill packets, which we're actually gonna eat tonight. And then slow cooker Mexican quinoa casserole, and it's really easy to sub stuff out. Stan's not a huge sweet potato person. He got kind of sick of them when we ate them for lunch for years with like shredded barbecue chicken. So I just bought a pound of ground beef, and we're gonna cook that up and do that instead.
The kitchen island looks like a mess, but this is every Sunday for us. We do 5 meals, 1 hour, and I'm currently working on that right now. Got the chicken going for 1 meal, we got every other ingredient kind of hanging out, and then we got some ground beef browning as a substitute for a different recipe, so it's kind of crazy right now, but it'll all come together in a minute here. You just saw me rolling those corn tortillas with the chicken filling, right? Well, I just found a bug in this mix, and I'm gonna trash all that because it kind of grosses me out. So we're gonna keep moving on with this meal prep for the day. Meals are done prepping. Now I get to clean up the chaos that's behind me and on the island. We'll just have to figure out another meal for the one that had the bug in it. I think it was a wasp. I think it was like honestly just stuck in one of the cans of diced green chilies that I was mixing to the enchilada mix, and I didn't catch it. I just dumped it because I was trying to get it done. And as I was rolling the enchiladas, I saw a little tiny wasp head. So yeah, I couldn't probably eat that knowing that there was a bug with it. I don't know, it was weird. We'll figure something out. There's always leftovers of the other meal, so now it's time to just tidy up the kitchen because it is a disaster.
It's been a little distracting around here with kids being emotional and trying to cook half outside, half inside, but here is our Sunday night dinner. If you guys don't know, we usually let the kids have mac and cheese Sunday nights, and we just give them a little bit of what we're having, but it's a fun night for us to kind of just do whatever we want that the kids probably wouldn't really like. So we gave them some of the chicken, potatoes, some raspberries and blueberries, some peppers, and mac and cheese. And then we're having, I got distracted and forgot to make a vegetable for us. So potatoes, the chicken from the 5 dinners 1 hour, and some mac and cheese. Like I said, I was very distracted, so I'm actually filming this ending a completely different day. But if you guys ever wonder why I don't film like evening routines, is because our evenings are chaotic. Our little girls ended up getting sick, like all 3 of them ended up getting sick the next day, and so everybody was really irritable, and it's just chaos. So yeah, we do the best we can to stick to routines, but I'm not picking up a camera because I'm just trying to keep kids alive and to keep my sanity. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you did. I would love to know what you're up to this weekend when you're watching this. What do you have planned that will get things done for the week? And what do you have planned to do fun for your family or for yourself? I would love to know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.